IFAKO ìjàyè, IFAKO ìjàyè, IFAKO ìjàyè. Television.
Hello viewers, you are welcome to a special program today on IFAKO television. This has to do with community service to our people because we hold them a lot. We hold them a lot and we have to give them so much. What is the topic we have today for you, for our enjoyment? Because when the communities are safe, all of us will be safe and we can enjoy to the maximum. The topic is cultism and illicit drug substance abuse, the role of communities in curbing these menaces. The topic again, cultism and illicit drugs / substance abuse, the role of communities in curbing these menaces. I have in the studio two gentlemen, two community leaders of repute who are well known to me and who are well known to most of you who are, watching us at all. I'm not going to introduce them, so let's change the strategy this time around. I will start from my right. Can you please introduce yourself to the viewers?
My name is COMRADE JUDE.
Okay.
The Chairman Planning Committee for Community Safety Partnership and the Community Leader.
Okay. To my left, sir, can you please introduce yourself to the viewers?
My name is Sir FELIX USALO.
Sir FELIX
USALO, USALO.
USALO.
I'm the chairman of Community Safety Partnership, Faculty and Local Government.
Okay. Sir FELIX USALO. You are welcome, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Today we want to discuss a lot of things, but let's first and foremost go into a special program that is coming up. You have a special program that is coming up this week. Can you give us a breakdown of what is taking place and the timing, the timeline of everything? Let's start with you then. I'll go to Sir FELIX.
Yeah, the special program is all about campaign against drug abuse, campaign against cultism. And we're talking about drug abuse, inclusive of illicit substance.
Okay.
Because some people may term drug abuse to be if you're not using your paracetamol to prescription, it's drug abuse.
It's part of it.
It's part of it. But when we now say illicit substance, that means we're going further.
Further, yeah.
Under this illicit substance, this is where cocaine and heroin falls in. And what are we trying to do? We're trying to talk to our youth, to sensitize our people on the dangers and adverse effects of cultism in our society, adverse effects of abusing drugs, so that we can have a better society. On Wednesday, we'll be having a rally. That's the first day for the campaign. The road walk will take us from Red House, that's the JUDE Divisional Police Headquarters,
Okay.
down to IFAKO area office at Odaputi Road here. And on Thursday, which is 13th of December, we will be having a talk show where with our students, school children, out of school youths, market women, NURTW, all stakeholders within the local government, so that we can come and rub minds and see and identify the roles and provide solutions via the community ways how to solve this menace called cultism and drug abuse.
Okay. I'll go to Sir FELIX USALO. Did I get it right, sir? Okay. On this, let's take it one by one. The first one is the rally, the road show. You call it road show. This road show, what does it entail? What do we want to achieve by this road show? Like he said, it's taking off from Red House, that is the Divisional Police Headquarters for JUDE and its environs. And it will take us to the IFAKO local government area office, that's old NRC building. So what do we intend to achieve? That is one. Then secondly, he said there will be a seminar, right? The seminar will be on the 13th, that will be Thursday. Who and who are expected? And okay, he mentioned some of the people, but are you expecting any other representative, maybe governmental representative from government, representative from corporate bodies, representative from the police, etc.? What do we expect, sir?
Well, the first day, which is a road show, is to sensitize the people.
Okay.
They will see us move around. We'll have flyers that we have to distribute while we move on.
Okay.
We want all segments of people to join it. Market women will join us.
Okay.
Artisans will join us.
Okay.
Some students might participate. And so, as we move along, we'll distribute these flyers and we'll sensitize the people.
By talking to them?
By talking to them as we move on.
Okay.
About drug abuse
and the effects
of it.
On individuals and on the communities.
Yes,
okay.
And then cultism too. The second day, we're going to have a seminar,
Okay.
and all stakeholders will be invited.
Okay.
The police will be part of it.
Okay, good.
Because whatever we want, the community wants the police. It's how the community wants them to be police and
Yes.
the police.
Yes.
Information should be formal from us before
Yes.
the police do anything. And so market women will be there. And we're going to have resource persons, students will be there.
Because they are actually involved.
Yes. And of course, if you cut off the chain link by stopping them from joining cultism, at the end of the day, cultism will disappear.
Yeah.
Because that's the breeding place for them, the recruitment ground for them. So by the time they are cut off, these things will stop.
Yeah. Okay.
We're going to have resource persons to talk on various items.
Okay, you want to add something?
Yeah, in addition, we are expecting the National Youth Service Corps members will be in attendance.
Okay.
The National Registration Agencies will be in attendance.
Okay.
Government officials, like you said, local government officials will be in attendance.
Okay.
We're expecting, in fact, we are galvanizing the whole IFAKO, let me put it that way,
Okay.
for the 2 days campaign.
Okay, dear viewers, this is just the preliminary. When we come back, we want to go into details. When we say cultism, what do we mean by cultism? That is one. Then we also go to the other aspect, this issue of illicit drug and drug abuse. Drug abuse, we have the elementary stage of it. Like he said, maybe you are asked to use 2 tablets of Panadol, but you are taking 4. That's drug abuse. But that is elementary aspect of it. Then there's one other thing that he has not mentioned, but which we will mention when we come back. is that apart from these internationally known illicit drugs, we now have locally made or locally identified. There are many. We have to talk to the people and to our people, and we have to let them know the implication on their health, the implication on their own family. Because when they are not doing well, the family will not be doing well. And when they are not doing well, the community will be at risk. So we have to let them know. So we'll go for a quick break, and when we come back, we'll continue.
IFAKO Ijaye Television.
IFAKO TV. IFAKO TV. IFAKO TV. Keep watching. Keep watching. Keep watching, guys.
Gbangba la ṣanta àwọ̀ kí ìlú mọ̀, Olúwa ló fi rán wa, adé ọ̀kín òjò tẹ̀yẹkẹ́yẹ.
IFAKO Television. Keep watching.
Kai! IFAKO Television. Ẹ máa wò ó, má gbé kó bẹ́ẹ̀, sílẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ gbọ́n. IFAKO Television. The pride of the people. Torí yín ni gbogbo yín pátápátá. Ẹ jáde máa wò ó, torí pé tẹlifíṣọ̀n tó tó alọ́gbọ́n fúnni nímọ̀ máa fòye yé mi ni. Òye ayé a máa yé mi bẹ́ẹ̀. Tó bá sì jẹ́ ti fàájì ni. Entertainment. Kai! Ibẹ̀ ló sọ̀rọ̀ sí. Ẹ jáde máa wò ó. Yẹ́mí Ṣòdé Dìdùn Àkàlà. Pìrìsẹ́ńtà tó screen gbà kò yẹ̀bẹ̀ ẹ̀kùn. Ọkọ̀ ìyá àfẹ́ bàbá méjì. Mi ò kì í gbé bọ́ ẹ̀. Ibẹ̀ ni mo kẹfẹ́ tẹ̀sí mò ń wò ní. Correct.
IFAKO Ijaye, IFAKO Ijaye, IFAKO Ijaye Television.
We thank you all for subscribing to our YouTube channel. We love you all. And just in case you haven't, please log on to youtube.com and search for IFAKO Television Blitz and click on the red button to subscribe. You can also connect with us on any of our social media platforms, our Twitter at IFAKO TV, our Facebook IFAKO Television Lagos, Instagram IFAKO TV. Our website is www.ifakojayetv.com, and you could also write to us at ifakojayetelevision@gmail.com. I am Olaide Umadibu, and I endorse IFAKO TV. IFAKO Television, the pride of the people.
IFAKO Ijaye, IFAKO Ijaye, IFAKO Ijaye Television.
Ẹ máa wo IFAKO Television. Make sure you wo, ẹ máa wo IFAKO Television. Make sure, you come back. Make sure, kó lọ síbòmí, just dúró sórí www.ifakoijayetelevision.com. Thank you.
Have you subscribed to our YouTube channel? If you haven't, please log on to youtube.com and search for IFAKO Television Blitz. Click the red button and please do not forget to thumb up. You can also connect with us on any of our social media platforms, website www.ifakojayetv.com, Twitter at IFAKOJayeTV, Facebook IFAKO TV Lagos, Instagram IFAKO TV, email address ifakojayetelevision@gmail.com. My name is MUSTAPHA and I endorse IFAKO Television. IFAKO Television, the pride of the people.
IFAKO Ijaye Television. IFAKO Ijaye Television. Gbangba la ṣanta àwọ̀ kí ìlú mọ̀, Olúwa ló fi rán wa, adé ọ̀kín òjò tẹ̀yẹkẹ́yẹ.
Yes, Ayo Television onye ọbụla na-elekịta anyị na-akpọ ya IFAKO Ijaye Television. Achọ m Mama Chioma, ọ na-ele IFAKO Television. Mama Ngozi, ọ ya ka ọ na-ele. Mụwa Papa Emeka, ọ IFAKO Television ka m na-ele na www.ifakojayetv.com. na-ele ya ọkwe na anọ ọ ya.
You are welcome back to the program. We are sorry for keeping you waiting for more than necessary. But when you are discussing community, whenever you are discussing community issues, there will be phone calls, many people who want to contribute, and while we are on break, we received many calls, many of them want to speak with Sir FELIX, and many of them want to speak with Comrade JUDE, except that he didn't want to speak with me. I don't know why, maybe because I'm not a community leader. And why are they calling them? Because they want also to contribute. But unfortunately, they were not contributing live. But I am very sure that the two panelists I have here are capable of, telling you, letting you know what these people who are calling, how they feel about the topic that we are discussing. Now let's break the topic into two. The first aspect we want to go into now, comrade, let's go to cultism. Cultism. When we say cultism, what do we mean? The Oxford Dictionary defines it as devotion to the doctrine or a cult or to the practices of a cult. Then the question we ask is, what is cult? Actually, cultism involves carrying out some ritualistic practices. Underline the word, ritualistic practices. Usually, cultists share some common objectives and ideas. So they are unknown to the society because they are secretive. And also, some cult leaders' true intentions are unknown even to the members of the cult, to the particular cult. So, we can summarize the main characteristics of cultism as follows: that they are secretive, even secretive to the members of a particular cult. Then we can ask the question, why are cults so popular among the youth nowadays? What are the main types of cultism in Nigeria in particular? And what symbols do they have? What is the essence of each of these different types of cults? I don't have answer to that, but I have my panelists here who will help me do justice to this very soon. Before I will allow my panelists to discuss that, I want to go into some areas. The main reasons why some people become members of such movements are the lust for power. The lust for power. The lust for riches. They want to get rich. And also the lust for prestigious status in the society, which they may not necessarily be entitled to. Briefly, the types of cults that we have, I'm talking about internationally and Nigeria now. We have what we call pirate confraternity, which is called the National Association of Sea Dogs. I think controversially is the first cult in Nigeria. I think it was created by Professor Wale Soyinka. Thank you very much. But we were made to understand that they established this for the benefit of the members, not for bad intention. Anyway, you will discuss that. You know better than I do. Then, second, we have what we call the Buchanan's confraternity, which otherwise known as the National Association of Red Lords. Then number 3, we have Black Ace. Number 4, we have what we call Aromates. 5, we have what we call Supreme Air Confraternity or Air Lords. You know, when you talk of air, you know, it has to do with air. That's why they say Air Lords. I'm not condemning you guys, I'm just discussing everything. Then we have number 6, Daddy Na Dead. Deadening and Debt. This particular cult called Deadening and Debt involves the worship of the demon in an image of a mad person. They believe that their deal puts them above all the other types of cultism. So they carved it out that we want to be different. Then number 7, we have Kegite Club. This is controversial. We will discuss it later. The Kegite Club is one of the few movements which are still thriving nowadays and is very popular for a particular reason. Many people consider this club as a social group. Really, in comparison to others, they are more invasive groups. They don't follow the principles of the wealth, that is lust for wealth, lust for power, lust for popularity. They don't believe in that. And they don't also believe in revenge. This one is more of a social-cultural movement, which believes that there should be no diversity. Members of these organizations are very tolerant. Underline the word tolerant. They believe that all ethnic groups are equal, be it Yoruba, Hausa, or Igbo, in which case they preach unity. If I'm right, but you guys, you know better than I do. I'm just giving you a summary. Members of these organizations are very tolerant. They believe that all ethnic groups are equal. I'm repeating it because it's very, very important. And their major rule is to stay true to themselves. When you see a Kegite and he meets another Kegite, enjoyment is unlimited. However, in Nigeria, there can be found individuals who can designate it as a form of cult. In Nigeria, some people designate them as a form of cult. And all opinions have the right to exist. So I don't know what you, COMRADE JUDE, think about them. I don't know what Sir FELIX thinks about them. Then there's another one. There's a particular group that promotes a number of actions. There are many. Let's just stop it like that. But on the Kegites, maybe I should just make a particular reference that the symbol of this movement of the Kegites is close to nature, very close to nature, and it is a green palm. You know, palm. Even we Christians we use on Sunday and Palm Sunday. Thank you, God bless you, sir, for putting me right there. On Palm Sunday we use it. So they are close to nature, and because of that, they use green palm. So those are the characteristics that I have. Can I start with COMRADE JUDE again?
Yes. Okay. Thank you. I want to see cultism as a group of people coming together for most times unmerited favor or advantage.
Advantages.
So in the higher institution, either due to academic deficiency, in order to make up for such a deficiency, they join a particular club or cult.
For power, that's lost for power.
Unmerited ones.
Unmerited, yes.
But for that of Kegites, yeah, just like you said, for me, it's a social club. I want to see see COMRADE as a social club.
Yeah.
And I also want to agree that in all associations, one or two bad eggs can be fished out.
Yeah.
So COMRADE is not an exception in that aspect.
Not total exception.
Yes. But this is social club. Cultism for us, as it stands today, the level of cultism as at compared relatively with 1960 or in the 60s when Wole Soyinka and Co. founded Pirates. The present day generation have taken cultism to a different level. They've taken cultism into what I would term at times robbery. They carry arms, thuggery, and all vices that's against normal norms
of law
of the land. So most times these days they are anti-law, anti-government,
and anti-people,
anti-community. And that is one reason we now said, okay, you can't have two governments
at the same time.
It's not possible.
It's not possible.
We must see how we put a stop to it. Particularly, it's an association that you are not proud of, your parents cannot be proud of.
And that is involved in secrecy.
Exactly. So, it before us now to let people know the disadvantage of cultism in our society. Many lives have been cut short because of cultism. Many ambitious students have been made totally useless and redundant because of cultism. Many parents have died because of cultism on the part of their children. We even have situations whereby children killing their parents. It happened in Redeem Camp of late, that of Lawyer Ajayi. Unfortunately, Lawyer Ajayi happens to live all his life in IFAKO here, in the Onibata community, before moving down to the Redeem Camp. His son, a court member, butchered him. So we cannot keep quiet, we cannot be looking at what is happening. So we must, as parents, be forced to take action.
Okay. Let me stop you right there. Sir Felix, you listen carefully, and I can see that you are attentive also to your colleague, fellow comrade, fellow panelist. Now, is there any benefit for these members of the cult? That is number one, sir. Like he said, there are a lot of advantages. What are the other disadvantages? What are the other disadvantages of cultism to the individuals, the individual cult members, to their parents, to their family, and to the communities they reside in?
Well, in cultism, like we are told, they swear to oath allegiance. And whatever oath they swear to, they want to make sure that they keep doing it to the letter. Initially, while going into it, they may not know all these things until they're already into find themselves in it. And like we hear also that they are given special assignments
to prove how powerful they are.
So, and that is where they go to kill their parents, go and kill people in authority because they must carry out the assignment given to them. And the effect is that some of them join unknowingly until they get involved to know what is happening. And Their education sometimes is retorted, and their parents regret. You know, at the end of the day.
Sir, I'm having a message from the control room. I will stop right there. When we come back from this short break, you continue with your perspectives, sir. We'll be right back.
IFAKO Ìjàyè television gbangba làṣántà àwò kí ìlú mọ̀ Olúwa ló fi rán wa adé orí òkè òṣìṣẹ́ ìkẹyẹ orúkọ mi ni Dámilọ́lá Mustapha IFAKO Ìjàyè television ẹ máa wò lọ.
IFAKO Ìjàyè television. IFAKO Ìjàyè television. Gbangba làṣántà àwò kí ìlú mọ̀. Olúwa ló fi rán wa adé ọ̀kín òjò tẹ̀yẹkẹ́yẹ.
You are welcome back from that short break. Before the break, I have my dear comrade, Sir FELIX USALO. You are educating us on certain aspects of cultism. Please continue, sir.
When we find that when students go to school, unknowingly they play into the hands of the rich ones.
Okay.
They lure them, when they come from home, they lead them to places, buy them drinks, buy them free gifts. They become very friendly, and one day they lead them into a place and initiate them into cultism.
Whether voluntarily or by force?
By force. And when they join, the authority is mostly taken away from them.
Even their freedom?
Freedom is taken away from them. They are ordered to do things, and they must carry those things out. So the effect it has on parents is that these characters have different attitude or behavior. The attitude and behavior at home is different from what they have outside. At home, they are very innocent, very gentle, very quiet, but very vicious.
So that you will not even be suspicious?
Yes. So that's why their parents sometimes are not able to detect their children in cultism or not.
Is there anything we as parents can do more, to be able to determine, or to a certain extent, not to stand in their different characters, like they are living two different lives? Is there anything we can do to be able to know that the way I look at this, my son, the way I look at this, my daughter, is like he or she is living a what do you call it, for his life?
I think that is the reason why this seminar is coming up.
Okay.
Because it's good to monitor. It's good for one to monitor his children.
Okay.
You must know them inside out.
Okay.
The attitude at home, the attitude in school. Investigate them. They are your children.
Yes.
If you don't do it, nobody will do it for you.
Yes.
Because if you don't do it in time and you get to that climax, to be a pitiable situation that one cannot revive.
So is it something that can be considered considerable, maybe like being spiritual about it sometimes?
Well, yes, it requires a lot of prayers.
Okay.
A lot of prayers to help oneself and the children.
Okay.
That God will direct them aright in whatever they do.
And also to discern the spirit that is living with those children, whether they are having evil spirit living with them, like this cultism, or maybe the spirit of the Lord is living with them, whether you are Muslim or Christian.
Yeah, when you pray, your prayer covers everything.
Everything.
Covers everything.
The prayer covers everything. That is what you have heard from my dear comrade, Sir FELIX USALO. So, do you have anything to add before we move to the next?
Yeah, other than apart from monitoring your children, being friendly with them, the government have a lot to do in this aspect.
Okay. And the school authorities?
The school authorities have a lot to do. That's why I said by the time you come to the seminar, you're going to
You will learn a lot.
It's not learning, it's going to be.
Then we have to encourage parents to make sure they attend the seminar and their children also attend.
Exactly.
Okay. We want to move on. This time around, we want to go to illicit drugs or substances. Illicit drugs or substances. And if you look at it, the two cannot be separated. Those who are involved in the cultism are also involved in illicit drugs. Because ordinarily, most of the things that these courts, what they do, they cannot do it without the influence of these substances. Yes. So, I have something to quickly say here before we go on. One of the actual threats to the nations and human security, nations and human securities, and when I say nation, I mean communities, because a family makes up a community, and the communities make up the nation, the state and the nation. And I said one of the actual threats to the nations and human security is the alarming rate of illicit drug trafficking. Illicit drug trafficking. And the menace of illicit drug trafficking is something else. And when we talk of illicit drug trafficking, we mean in and out. When you bring these drugs into the country or you export them out of the country, then it is an obstacle to national development and security. Because the youths that are our future, when they are involved in these illicit drugs, it's like they are ruining their life, and by extension, they are ruining the nation's future, the community's future. So, drug abuse possesses a global problem, not only in Nigeria, it's a global problem, and that's why you see America doing a lot regarding border control, because especially with those South Americans, Mexicans, and not directly with Mexicans, but there are a lot of people, a lot of countries that come through America through Mexico. So, which requires international cooperation and interdisciplinary and multi-sectoral action. In response to the rising drug problems in Europe, as in Europe now, we are bringing it back to Nigeria, WHO and European Union gives special attention to supporting the development of national policies and action plans to reduce the demand for drugs. Because if you don't control the demand for drugs, there is no way you can control supply for drugs. Am I right? Okay. So now let's quickly look at some types of these illicit drugs. I will be talking about the internationally known illicit drugs. Maybe I will leave the two of you to discuss the local. Bring out our own look at everything. God bless you. That's why I always like you to be by my side, not to fly away from me. Okay. Commonly used illegal drugs include marijuana. We have that one in Nigeria in abundance. It includes heroin, cocaine, and it also includes club drugs. When you go to club, there are a lot of things you mix Did you listen to that music science student?
Is that?
That's the one.
I'm a science student.
You know that song too? You understand? That's club drugs. Okay? And you see them going with their, what do you call this, that small, is it ketu? No, it's not ketu. Call it, feeding bottle, something like that. They call it, I don't know. Oh, I know it's inside that song. Our crew members already, you know, they know it. But I hope you are not taking it. Don't take it. It's not good for you. Okay. So there are many, but this list provides only examples, and examples of their commercial and street names, how they are administered, their effects, health risks, and other information. Now, let me come to you first. Sir Felix, I'm coming to you, sir. Let's bring it to our own level, to our community level. What are the other substances that are being abused as far as Nigerian communities are concerned?
Yeah, before I delve into that one,
okay,
I want us to look at the classes. You know, this is just like a school. Before you graduate into cultism, they have a class they call gangsterism. Initially, they start with 2, 3, 4 boys forming in a street. They wake up in the morning, they don't have anything they do. They want to harass people moving up and down. And they can only do that one under the influence of some drugs, some illicit drugs as well. And at a point, you see them graduating to cultism. Gangsterism is so common in IFAKO.
In IFAKO, local government?
Yes. Hardly you see any street you go to on a Monday morning. Probably that's why I said government also have its own part. Probably because lack of this high rate of unemployment in the society. You see them in clusters. But having said that, most times the drugs we are talking about are the known drugs like tramadol. Of recent, you can see how many containers were seized at the port.
That's right.
Containers containing just tramadol, damaging people's life. Do you know what again? The funniest thing is that the producers of this, the manufacturers of these drugs, even manufactured special grammage for Nigeria market. God will punish them.
Amen. Now, before you go on, sir, someone is trying to contribute here live. I may not mention the person's name. I don't know if I'm able to get the full discussion. This person, well, I will even mention his name because he used to be one of the house member. He said the increasing rate of illicit drugs needs to be checked. The parents, school, religious bodies, etc. I couldn't read it. You understand?
That's
true. And it goes further. I'm sorry. I'm not having my glasses today, so just pardon me. Pardon me. I will see it. Okay. He says there should be serious awareness from the local government and state government too. And that's what you are doing. That's what you are doing now. So kudos to you. And he went further to say cultism had gotten to a level in which we all have to be worried about. Communities must partner, and that's what you are doing. So I'm really happy somebody is sharing, his thought with you. I think I say I'm on this. I don't mean, I'm not trying to waste your time. But you know, this thing is very, very important. It's very, very, and he said, our musicians are not also helping matters. Like, want to be what about to wale. That's what I was trying to be checked. The parents, school, religious bodies, etc. I couldn't read it. You understand? You know, and you know, it goes for this. It goes for that. I'm sorry. You know, I'm not having my glasses today, so just pardon me. Pardon me. I will see it. Oh, okay. He says there should be serious awareness from the local government and state government too, and that's what you are doing. That's what you are doing now. So kudos to you. And he went further to say, cultism had gotten to a level in which we all have to be worried about. Communities must partner, and that's what you are doing. So I'm really happy somebody is sharing, you know, his thought with you. I think I still have one more. Please, pardon me. I'm not trying to waste your time. But you know, this thing is very, very important. It's very, very, and he said, our musicians are not also helping matters. Like, want to be what about to wale. That's what I was trying to remember. Want to be what about to wale. Want to be what about to diary. Want to be what about to diary. Please pardon me. And he's also said most of our Nollywood movies too are glorifying. I'm reading something, don't take me away. Sorry, my brother, please. Because I want us to learn from what he said, and I think he is also collaborating. What he says, our musicians too are not helping.
And our Nollywood
actors. Yes. Because when you see their movies, you see they are like promoting,
as if advertising
illicit drugs, illicit substance. It's like they're advertising it. They're encouraging people to use. I've seen some musical movies. You see them sniffing cocaine in Nigeria. For God's sake, what are we teaching them? What are we teaching our communities? So please go ahead, sir.
Our youths of these days, they've even gone beyond this tramadol of a thing we're talking about. Can you imagine somebody going to sniff septic tank
or pit toilet?
Can you imagine a normal person,
normal
human being inhaling a stick, this gum
that the furniture makers use?
Lipton tea. You see them soak Lipton tea with gin, Gordon dry gin, Chelsea, and all sorts. Can you imagine a normal human being, which is, in fact, is unthinkable, have his urine stored in a place for upward of 10 days?
His own urine.
His own urine. And only for him to go there and be sniffing and just to be high.
Is that craziness?
Madness.
Madness.
Hypo. This bleach we use in washing.
Washing things.
They drink it. They mix hypo with lacacera. Methylated spirit. They mix methylated spirit with lacacera with coke. They mix it with water. You think it's bottled water, these boys are holding. It's not bottled water.
Good.
Take for instance, now you mix methylated spirit with water.
Same color.
It's same color. So, and at times, it makes it, except the parents are aware of all these antics, the parents may not even know what these boys and girls are doing. So So at times you see them hold a bottle of Coke, you think it's Coke they are holding, it goes beyond Coke.
Then what can we do?
That is the essence of this awareness we are trying. We have to create awareness. We have to open the minds and eyes of the parents. Some parents don't know, not because they don't want to know, just that their knowledge that is limited. So we want to open their minds, let them know and know.
And also let the students know that now your parents know your answers.
Exactly.
So you are inviting the parents, the students. How are we sure that the students will come, especially that they know the subject matter?
Yes, for the students we're trying to, just like Chief said the other time, we're trying to concentrate more on the secondary school.
Okay.
Those ones are still under tutelage and control.
Okay.
So the principals, we've written letters to the Tutor General of the districts. Most of the private schools we've spoken and written to the principals, and some of them are willing to release their works for this program. So they are willing to do.
Okay.
But the most important thing is for us to get the parents, the students, yes, but the parents need to be in attendance as well. So that they will be able to complement the efforts of the teachers
and of the community. Okay. Sir Felix, you had your colleague, and believe me, I was so surprised because it's like I've never heard what he enumerated, he explained.
So many.
How dare a reasonable human being, for the sake of being high, go and pee somewhere, keep it for 10 days, go back there and smell it, go to the soak away, go and smell it, the gum, what do you call that gum? A first gum.
An adhesive.
And what?
It's an adhesive.
It's an adhesive. Now you go and inhale it because you want to high. Must you be high? So what do you have for them and their parents?
Well, like I said, peer influence led most of them to these things.
Okay.
Parents should work harder by making sure that the lessons they give to their children are adhered to. And help their children with prayers to monitor the children. Be friendly with them. Don't be aggressive with the children. When you are aggressive, you repel them. Bring them close so that you can know.
But that doesn't mean you should not discipline them.
Spoil the rod, you spoil the child.
Yes, thank you. God bless you, sir. Our dear viewers, it's been very interesting to be in between two intellectuals, community leaders, people who will leave their own time, create time for the benefit, for the development of their communities. Always, I'm very proud of you, Comrade JUDE. Sir Felix, I'm always very proud of you, sir. Because what you are doing is not something that you are compensated for. You are doing it in the interest of the community, in the interest of our people. And the only thing we can do is to say thank you to you. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. I want to quickly appreciate the crew, people behind the camera. I will start with the director of program, Emmanuel Arokoto, Samuel Ishola Faloye, Joshua Temidayo Olotu, Matthew Okuola, Badiola, I'm so sorry, Matthew Badiola, Okuola, Ola no one there now. Mutra, Emilu Padawa. It's good to be in the spirit, sir. So because I'm in spirit, then I corrected myself. Matthew Ibade Ola. And special thanks to the person who has given us, who solved our electricity problem today, Lukman Alutiri. Lukman Omo Alutiri is a prince, a prince. Thank you very much for all you have done. And you can also give us feedback. Okay, you can also give us feedback. And feedback, you know our website. Our website is www.ifakojaitv.com. www.ifakojaitv.com. Facebook, our Facebook account is IFAKO TV Lagos. Just add us and we'll accept you as a friend. You can also follow us on our Twitter. What's our Twitter handle? @IFAKO TV. @IFAKO TV. Instagram, IFAKO TV. And our YouTube channel. Oh, you need to visit our YouTube channel. You need to subscribe. Just click subscribe and also click like. We have so many programs there for you. So many videos, so many visuals that you can watch and enjoy. And what's our YouTube channel? IFAKO Television Blitz. IFAKO Television Blitz. And in case you need to send us an email, these days we don't write letters through service. We're not condemning to service. Some people still do it, and we don't want to discourage them. But if you want to send an email to us, our email address is ifakojaitelevision@gmail.com. ifakojaitelevision@gmail.com. And in case you want to hear our golden voice, even though my voice is not golden enough, but we have a lot of people whose voices are golden more than mine. And you can call us on 0805-196-4461, 0805-196-4461, or 0703-743-9891. Again, 0703-743-9891. We're always here for you. And believe me, this program will not be complete without special thanks to you, our viewers. You are so wonderful. You are so wonderful, because without you, we are not.
I appreciate Nigerian Policing Program, NPP.
Okay.
They've been so supportive in this campaign and crusade.
Okay.
Nigeria Police Community Relations Committee, PCRC.
You are a member.
I'm a member.
How do I become a member? Free member.
No,
free. I'm not going to pay.
We'll work it out.
I will not pay that. Chairman, are you hearing? That's a commitment.
No, that's it. We'll work it out.
No. I don't want to hear.
I don't promise. We'll work it out.
Go ahead.
PCRC, they've been so wonderful. Fighting the state command and the division. And I work for community safety partnership. I say,
thank you.
If I call a local government partnering on this particular crusade, and I want to thank the executive chairman.
What do you expect from the faculty local government regarding this program?
Yeah, other than for total support from them.
Like in what form?
One, their presence at the 2 days program, their presence matters a lot.
That's very important.
It's going to motivate those kids. Seeing the chairman, seeing the SSG,
seeing the vice chairman,
seeing the wife of the chairman.
Chairperson must be there. Have you invited her?
I've invited her.
I've invited the chairperson.
Honestly.
You know what? Let me give you an answer. I can assure you that the chairperson will be there.
She will come. She's always in the
I can also assure you that the chairman, Odontoba, will be there.
It's so supportive. I think he's key into this program. So I want to thank the local government for a job well done.
Okay. Sir, you have any closing remarks for just maybe 30 seconds?
Yes, we want equally thank the police because they have been partnering us.
Okay.
And of course, we provide security on this organization.
Okay. And what of other committee members you want to?
I want to thank the planning committee,
which
is headed by JUDE, and other participants, and other people who have assisted so far.
Time will not permit us to name
all of them.
Okay. All of you have been involved in this special program. We thank you for your time. And there are some corporate bodies too who we don't want to mention your name because we don't give free advertisements. But we want to thank you for what you have been doing. We call it community social responsibility, CSR. And you've been doing it, and we appreciate it. But you need to do more. And we know that you will do more. And to you, our viewers, one more time, we thank you. You'll be so wonderful, and we love you. Or do you love them? Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
IFAKO Ìjàyè television. IFAKO Ìjàyè television. Gbangba la ṣántà àwọ̀ kí ìlú mọ̀. Olúwa ló fi rán wa adé ọ̀kín òjò tẹ̀yẹ̀kẹ́yẹ.